My name's Jonny Drury. I'm here at Anfield after Shrewsbury have exited the FA Cup, a 4-1 defeat to Liverpool, but it could have been so different, couldn't it? I'm here with Lewis Cox, the Shrewsbury Town correspondent. After 30 minutes, Lewis, we thought, well, a lot of fans dared to dream, really, after that Daniel Udo goal.
Oh, you touched on it there, dreamland. Unbelievable, wasn't it? And first 15-20 minutes, a bit quiet, Liverpool had a lot of ball. That 27 Shrewsbury scored on Daniel Udo to 45, it was just breathless, wasn't it? It was an unbelievable 15-20 minute end to the first half, where a roller coaster, you know, Shrewsbury lead at Anfield, you know, after how it went last time. And they lost 1-0, of course, 2 years ago. To have that goal, that moment, what a goal it was, you know, what a memory. They deserved the goal, you know, the lead was brilliant. Yeah, it only lasted 7 minutes, sadly. And Liverpool equalised through a youngster, Cade Gordon, and then obviously the half ended with a Fabinho penalty, and that was really a killer for Town, wasn't it? But those 7 minutes will live forever in the memory, I think. You know, perhaps it's easy to say, and I wasn't there, but James Collins, when he scored at Arsenal. You were there?
I was there, yeah, I was there in Salapen that day. Not a Shrewsbury fan, but I was there anyway.
You know about the limbs, the scenes there. I mean, I can only imagine what it was like in the Anfield Road end there. Wow, I mean, the celebrations looked unbelievable. You know, so happy for the players and Udo to be able to experience that. You know, the management, great day. The first half was unbelievable. The penalties took it away from them, but you know, it's 2-1 until what, minute 78? So they're in it.
Felt like they needed to get to half-time at 1-1.
We said that, didn't we? Yeah, we said that. You know, it was 1-1, wasn't it? And it was going this way and that. You know, Bowman buries a header in front of the away end.
Fantastic header.
Unbelievable, they've scored again. And obviously offside, unfortunately. Udo rippled the side netting. Alright, he was offside, but Town were threatening. Our better down the left was excellent. Quality delivery. Town were just using the ball really well. And we got some hecklers.
Some news in the background.
But no, Town were excellent, weren't they, in that period? Our better was quality from the left. Everyone just played the ball really well. They worked tirelessly. They needed to get in at 1-1, didn't they? But you know, credit to them, they worked so hard second half to stay in it at 2-1. Alright, they didn't have enough for the ball, but it's difficult. Look at the side they were playing.
You know, it was a lot stronger side than, you know, Shrewsbury came here 2 years ago, played against the under-18 side basically, and everyone was disappointed. I've got a few Salop friends that are Salop fans who are still disappointed about that night 2 years ago, but it was a stronger side today. But Salop took, I know they didn't have a lot of chances, they had a few, but they took the game to Liverpool. It felt like until that third goal they were still in the tie.
It got to about the second half started with Liverpool on the ball again, but around 60 minutes, you know, there were moments where Liverpool were a bit slack, you know, took their eye off it, and all of a sudden it's like 3-on-3, you know, 2-on-2. If the final pass is a bit better, you know, in front of the Kop, Town get a shot on, or you know, Vela hit it over the bar, didn't he? The keeper claimed the cross. There were moments, just not as clear cut as the first half. The first half was the abiding memory, wasn't it? They just couldn't get it going enough. Second half, you know, the energy, the occasion, you know, losing that goal just before half time. But you know, it was 2-1 until 12 minutes from time. You know, they were in it, weren't they? It was 2-1, you're in it. We were saying, weren't we, maybe something to touch on, perhaps the manager could have brought the two subs on.
I think he was probably trying to keep it as tight for as long as possible, really. It came at a bad time, didn't it?
Udo and Bowman are quality, aren't they? And they're such a threat, and you want them on the pitch as long as you can. But obviously Bloxham and Jana, the new boy, had some fresh legs. You might have got them on, but they only came on at 3-1, didn't they? After Firmino had scored the third, so the game's gone then, obviously. But no, nice to hear from Cottrell after the game. He couldn't have been more, you know, praising of Liverpool and how, you know, the respect Liverpool showed Shrewsbury today with their lineup: Van Dijk, Canate, Robertson left back, Fabinho, who's of course got 2 goals with the second late on, Curtis Jones, you know, bringing Firmino off the bench to score, you know, one of their legendary front three, you know, Minamino, quality players, hundreds of millions of pounds worth of quality. And I don't know what you think. I've seen the three Shrewsbury fans mostly seem to be, you know, unbelievably proud. I've seen a few fans say didn't do enough second half, but I think you have to take into account you have to take into account that, you know, you're not going to have the ball. They're going to have the ball regardless of what team. They played their under-18s and they dominated the ball. So you're not going to keep the ball, but when you get it, you know, they were tireless today, Town, weren't they? With and without the ball. And I said to you after the game, actually, didn't I? When they got the ball today, they used it so well. they were so settled and composed with it. I didn't get the sense of a lower league team just panicking, kicking it out of play, getting the chances wrong.
No, it didn't happen like that.
They used the ball well. You know, Lee so good on the ball, Bennett, Vela, Davis ratting in there, Nurse is so good on the ball. They used it so well, and they looked really good in possession when they could. Credit to them. I think it's a really good, really positive performance from them today, and they have every right to be proud. And I can just remember the first half, I suppose.
I know the fans said the scoreline was harsh. Steve Cox said that as well.
Yeah.
Just on individual performances, you mentioned, you rattled off a few there who've played well. We'll give the final word to the goal scorer. It was a superbly worked goal for Salop and taken well by Daniel Udo. He's banging form at the moment, and his stock just keeps rising. And a goal like that at Anfield, I know it wasn't live on TV today, but that his stock's only gonna rise, and people are gonna start having a look at this boy, aren't they?
10th goal of the season today, double figures. I mean, not a bad place to get it. To have that goal, right? They lost today, but they got the goal, and that moment that everyone wanted today, I'm so happy they got it. And I suppose, without being biased, I couldn't be happier for Dan. Me and you have seen him score goals at Telford United. I mean, we're
just a great lad as well. I know we say it a lot, but he is a thoroughly nice guy.
It's a long way from National League North here, isn't it? And what a finish, an unbelievable finish. And he ran Van Dijk all day. Second half, those 3-on-3, 2-on-2 moments I was talking about, caused by Udo's relentless running. He took it so well, didn't he? Right-footed. It was sort of bouncing cross on the rise, steered in the half volley. Unbelievable scenes. To have done it, maybe he'd have liked to score in front of the Kop, but to have it in front of those fans, wow. And you're right about his stock. He'll certainly be having, watchers. Obviously his mate Ryan Bowman's got 9 goals as well, but Dan does seem to be the man at the moment. And his stock is certainly an all-time high, isn't it? He's never scored goals like this at this level. To do it against that defence today, I mean, the cross from Better was just too good for £30 million worth of defender in Canate. You couldn't clear it. Udo got away from Van Dijk, and that's not bad, in my opinion, best centre-half in the world. So, what a finish, what a moment. That's, what an abiding memory. Great day. Couldn't be happier for the players in that regard. Disappointing 4-1 scoreline, not a deserved 4-1 scoreline. This time next week? No, not this time next week. In 6 days, I'll be at Crewe in League One for the bread and butter, where
back down to earth for the bang.
It's the bread and butter, isn't it? It's the stuff that's important. It would have been great to get into the 4th round, but FA Cup one isn't going to go on forever, is it? And back to League One. We look forward to it.
There you go. So Dan certainly was the man after half an hour here at Anfield, but Shrewsbury couldn't hold on. 2-1 down at the break, finished 4-1, and I think a lot of people can say that it was a harsh scoreline. So final score here, Liverpool 4, Shrewsbury 1. Liverpool progress to the next round. And for all the rest of your Shrewsbury reaction from the game, go to shropshirestart.com.